Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vessi J Show podcast, the only podcast that keeps it real and pushes you to be the best version of you.
This is the podcast that provides you with uplifting and encouraging words to get you through life's bumpy roads and feeds you with intellect on bettering your health.
Who says life should just be about work and paying bills, or that you're cured to better health? It's just a pill away. It's time to start taking back your life and your health.
Introducing mother, registered nurse, and a servant of the community. Your host for the day and each and every day, Vessi J.
Hey, listeners of the Vessi J Show. Yes, it's Vessi. How y'all doing today? How you doing? I hope everybody's doing well, and I pray and hope that you have started your day off right. Today it is January 23rd, 2017. I almost said 24th, and that's because it's my birthday tomorrow. For those of you that do not know, I'm grateful. I feel rejuvenated. I feel blessed because I know that God is working in my direction and He's working for me. So I have nothing to worry about. And attitude, guys, attitude is everything. And when you have a good attitude, everything that was meant to come and attack you, everything that was meant to come and break you, does not. It's like the complete opposite. Trust me when I say this. But tonight, or should I say, well, it's not even night. Today, I want to thank you guys for being patient with me, for listening to my podcast. This is not my full-time job or anything. This is just a hobby of mine, something that I like to do. I really enjoy feeding you guys with information that was going to uplift you. I've just loved to educate people, whether it be about their health, their nutrition, just everything that's going to make you into a better person. That's my job. And I've been making this more of a casual thing. I'm trying to find like more of a routine for myself, but with work and raising two girls, I sometimes don't have that time. But I'm learning to make time, because oftentimes we always fall victim to, I don't have time, but I don't have time. I don't have time. And I believe you make time for what it is that you want to make time for. What it is that's important to you, you make time for it, regardless if there's no time. So I want to apologize to my audience for not making enough time to podcast, because I know there's people out there that need to hear what I have to say, and I need to execute my job. And so today, January 23rd, 2017, I'm starting this podcast back up and running, and I'm making it a commitment to keep it as consistent as I can. I'm making it a commitment to feed you guys the knowledge that you desire, the encouragement that you seek after. I am making that my commitment because I know that I am helping somebody. Even though I don't get the response back, I may not get the comments that said, hey, you helped me, but I know someone is taking my words and turning it in for their good. They're using my words to thrive, to become successful, to change up their attitude, their look on life. So I know my work is being done. And I'm just happy. I'm thankful that I have you guys that are hungry for more, because I'm hungry to give you more. And let's go ahead and get right into it. And I want to thank you guys. It is Vessi J, and Vessi J is back and up and running, full throttle. Yes, thank you very much. So let's go ahead and get started. Today I just want to talk to you guys about the word no, like no, N-O. Now, just from my own personal experience, I have gotten that word no said to me a couple times in my lifetime, or several times in my lifetime, whether it be from a job, a school that I've applied to, whether it have been from, just anything. Maybe someone didn't want to be my friend. It's just little things that as you get older, you learn that when you receive that word no, you can receive it if you want, but you can also counteract that word no by going up against it. Like, I want to just share a story with you guys. Just recently, I'm applying to grad school, trying to complete my nurse practitioner degree. And, one of the schools I applied to, they were like, hey, Vessie, you're not meeting a requirement here. Like, we can't give you a decision because you obviously are not meeting that requirement. And I was like, man, really? Like, you guys can't, like, look over that? And they're like, no, either that or you just have to wait to reapply for the next cohort. And in my mind, I'm like, man, like, I just felt so down. I felt like I was banking on this school. Then all of a sudden, they let me down. But you know what? I don't take no for an answer, okay? That's one thing that I'm very strong at, is not taking no for an answer. And also being that type of woman that likes to take on a challenge. I like to go up against what society says. I like to go up against the impossible. Because when you go up against the impossible, you get what you seek after. You retain that information. You become successful. You get what you want. And I did that. Instead of me accepting that they were saying no to my application, let me tell you guys, I went on and I found the email addresses for both of the head honchos, the chief executive nursing officers. Not sure if that's their title, but I went on and I emailed them. I emailed the advisor to say, hey, what can I do so that my application looks ready and ideal in the admissions committee eyes? What can I do? So she tells me, Vessie, with this type of appeal, we don't usually take appeals for this requirement that you need. Okay? We don't usually do that. You'll be one of the first people to do that. And I'm like, I was like, but you're not telling me that it's impossible. You're not telling me that I can't set that example. I can't be the first person to initiate that. You're not telling me that. You're just saying that it hasn't been done, but here's the resources that you need to make it happen. So I take it upon myself. I print out the appeal application and I fill it out. I type up my little essay and little things that I want to add to it that will explain my reason for appealing and my circumstances at the time that made me not meet that requirement. But let me tell you, I did that, let's say it was on a Monday I submitted the application. By that Thursday, by that end of the week, I would say Friday, I got a response saying your appeal was approved. You were approved. I just seen a little checkbox. The check mark was in that box that said approved. I could not believe it. I was at work and I was just like smiling from ear to ear, like, man. I was just like, wow. You got that much power, Vessie? I mean, it's like, God, you have that much power to put in me to have the power to want to appeal a graduate program? Like, those two things, man, I was just so proud of myself. I'm like, the impossible, right? You said that this hasn't been done, right? But look at me and look at God. Look what I did. I appealed it. And now they're willing to consider. And I'm like, wow, it's just amazing what you can do if you do not take the word no and run with it. You take the word no and you counteract it. You push up against it. You shake it up, turn it around, and figure out and try to chase after that response that you want. Don't let the word no stand in your way of achieving success, of achieving your dream. There's so many actors, millionaires, people out there that are in Hollywood that have gotten the word no so many times before, And now they're sitting there having their own, like, they're living their dream. I mean, look at Oprah. Oprah was told that she wasn't good enough to, I think she was like delivering she was like a news anchor or to have her own show. Like, she was told no so many times before. Tyler Perry had to live in his car to get to where he is today. There's so many people that started off with nothing and now they have something because they persevered and they didn't take the word no for an answer. They took that word no as an extra boost, as the stamina to keep going, as a drive for their passion. Now, when I tell you guys, everything, your destiny lies within you. Okay? You direct your path. Like I tell my patients all the time, you're the CEO of your care. Okay? Whatever you don't like, whatever you want done, we'll make alternatives for you. Whatever you're not set, it's not setting with you right. You're not settled with an answer of no or I don't know or maybe or whatever the case is. It could be a job that's trying to tell you, well, you're not qualified to get this position. Still apply. Still show them that, yeah, I see that you want this based off of your qualifications, but this is what I do have, and this is what I am bringing to the table. You let that job know that you're willing to obtain that quality that they want. You're willing to do the work to get that quality. You have to sell yourself, and you have to not give up because of the word no. The word no to me just means, to me, like if you wanted to abbreviate, let's just say, abbreviate the word no. It can just mean, not the one. Well, that would be NTO. But if you wanted to take the T out, you can just say, okay, NO stands for not the one, or, I don't know, what other options were out there? Not on time or something like that. If you wanted to use the word no to kind of encourage you to keep pushing, you have to change it up to have it be defined something else, to have it be defined something that's more positive in your eyes, to have it be defined something that's more achievable in your eyes, so that sometimes people are like more visual learners or auditory learners where they need that word no sounds too negative for them, so that they need to revamp that word no and to make it stand for something other than a negative word of, okay, no, this, you can't take this, or no, it's not for you. You can make that word no, you can redefine it, is what I'm trying to say. You can redefine that word no into something more positive that will keep you going. So I just want to encourage you guys that are going through hardships, whether it be, I don't know, you lost your best friend, you lost a loved one, the job isn't treating you right, or you lost a job. Maybe you are being swamped in finances. Maybe you are applying to a job that you really want and you're waiting for a response. It's okay to check in with the job. It's okay to put that step, like put the response in your hands. Don't always wait for the next person to tell you. You seek after them. You tell them, this is what I want. I'm ready for this. I want this. If that job says, okay, yeah, we just interviewed you, we're just waiting for this, or we interviewed you and we'll get back to you. No, you send them that email saying, hey, it's me again, just checking on the status, or it's me again, I really want the job and let's talk about it, or kind of reiterate things that you've talked about in the interview. Don't just take the word no. Don't just conform to what they want you to conform to, whether it's, okay, silence. We're going to be silent and quiet and not call your potential employer until you hear from us. No, you don't have to conform to what they would usually want potential employees to do. No, they like to see that you really want it, that you really are hungry and eager for it. And, like going back to my example previously with school, graduate school is not easy to get into, and you got to be top notch. And with me, I went through school raising 2 baby girls. My daughter was 2 months old when I started nursing school. Having to be back and forth with school, home, it wasn't easy, but I persevered in that. And I want you guys to take my example of strength with you to continue going. Even when there's a block in the road, even when the road seems dark and lonely, I want you to persevere in spite of. I want you to stand up to your potential employer or in your interview and inspire them through your interview. Like, there's been so many times where I've inspired people when it was at an awkward time. Like, I didn't set it up. It wasn't supposed to be that way. I shouldn't have been inspiring people. I shouldn't have been encouraging that person. But because of the kind of person I am, if I feel that someone comes to me and they're down or they're worried about something, or I can feel they're hurt, I will talk to them and cheer them up. Let them know that they need to pray. They need to strengthen their faith. They need to have a good attitude, outlook on their life, on their situation. Because your attitude, man, I believe in that law of attraction. Like, that energy you put out there is the energy that you're going to get back. If you're putting out negative energy to people, they're not going to want to be around you, and you're not going to get that back. Have you heard of the saying, like, attraction, like, the same, like, have you heard that you can attract the kind of person that you want, or the kind of person that you are? You can attract those kind of people in your life. That alone will tell you, like, if you, like, once you experience that, you will see and believe, like, wow, this stuff is true. Like, even since I started podcasting, I've attracted people that I didn't even feel like I connected with. Like, we had nothing in common. But in reality, we did. Like, I've talked to people and they're like, oh, wow, you podcast? Well, I got this. And once you start to interact with people, you start to see that you do have similarities. And it's just amazing what you do when you stretch yourself to that next level. It's amazing to see the kind of people that you bring into your life, the kind of people that will reach out to you because they see your potential, they see that you're consistent, and they see the kind of person you are. Because your energy is, like, invigorating, it's rejuvenating, and I'm telling you guys, you will reap what you sow, and you will also get back that energy that you put out there to others. And let me tell you, do not take no for an answer when it comes to your life circumstances. Yeah, everything may look ugly now, but you don't have to accept it. And that's the beauty of life. You don't have to accept that situation. You don't have to accept that things didn't work out in your past relationship. You don't have to accept that that job let you go. You don't have to accept that you are still struggling financially and spiritually. You don't have to accept that. You can make the commitment today to make a change for tomorrow, okay? You can commit today to make that change for tomorrow. Your situation is not permanent. It's temporary. It may look permanent to you, but honey, let me tell you, it's not. Now, as I conclude today, I want you guys to just focus on not the problem. I don't want you to focus on the problem at hand, because that problem at hand is only temporary. It's like it's trying to, it's like a blindfold over what it is that's going to come when your eyes are open, when you're uncovered, okay? With any of your problems, you pray about it, Some people may want to meditate to get a peace of mind, to get clear understanding on life, on their decisions that they want to make. But pray about it, be about it, and just let things be. Let things go. Let things just ride along with it. It's so peaceful knowing that you don't have to try to fix everything. Like when I tell you I try to fix everything, make everything beautiful. Honey, if it's meant to be ugly, it's meant to be ugly. You can't fix it. You have to let God fix it. I learned that a few years ago. I learned to step away and let God handle things. So if it's keeping you up at night, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to have another sleepless night. You don't have to worry, because you know that God is in control and that where you are today is temporary. There's a time for everything. A time for everything. Now, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I hope that this message has really touched somebody. I pray that this message has really hasn't fallen on dead ears. I pray that you have received this message and you will do something about it. You will actually go out and encourage somebody else. It can be a complete stranger. Talk to somebody else. You don't have to let this just go towards you. Like, share it with somebody. Please like, comment, and share. Okay? And I pray that you guys have a great rest of your day. And be looking out for my next podcast. I want to talk about a healthy topic. I haven't decided what I want to talk about yet, but it's going to be about diet. Your diet and your health, and how those two can correlate. So stay tuned for a Vessie J Show episode. I will probably, I will be putting that episode out tomorrow. So like I said, stay tuned and like, comment, and share. And Vessie J is checking out. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.